Welcome back to the channel. Before the world collapsed, behold Baghdad at dawn in 1258. Under the first morning light, the capital of the Abbasid Caliphate glows with golden domes, soaring minarets, and bustling markets along the Tigris River. This was not merely a city, it was the heart of Islamic civilization, where power, trade, and knowledge converged. Within those walls stood the House of Wisdom, the intellectual heart of Baghdad. Thousands of handwritten manuscripts, preserving knowledge from Greece, Persia, India, and the Islamic world, were studied and debated daily. Here, knowledge was not merely stored, it was revered as the foundation of civilization. Far to the east, beyond Persia's frozen steppes, another force was rising. Hulagu Khan, grandson of Genghis Khan, sat astride his warhorse. Behind him stretched endless ranks of Mongol cavalry, a conquering machine that had never been stopped. In the darkness of night, around a firelit council, Hulagu and his generals shaped Baghdad's fate. On a map carved into the earth, Baghdad was marked as the next target. The decision was made, and there would be no turning back. In the winter of 1258, Baghdad began to sense the approaching storm. From behind city walls, Abbasid soldiers watched the horizon with fear. Below, refugees crowded the gates. In the distance, the dark silhouettes of the Mongol army advanced like an unavoidable calamity. Then the engines of war appeared. Massive wooden trebuchets rolled toward the city, dragged by oxen and soldiers. They towered over the men beside them, signaling that this siege would be unlike any before. The first shot was fired. A massive flaming projectile arced through the grey sky toward Baghdad's walls. In that moment, the city's fate was sealed. The walls collapsed. Bricks exploded outward, defenders thrown back in chaos. Dust filled the air. The very defenses that once protected Baghdad now became the gateway to catastrophe. Mongol cavalry surged into the city. From a low angle, hooves splashed through blood-mixed mud. Curved sabers were raised high. In narrow streets, civilians fled in sheer terror. Baghdad descended into hell. Scholars, merchants, and children crowded the alleys in desperate flight. Firelight burned against black smoke, a city once radiant now consumed by chaos. The House of Wisdom was violated. Books were torn apart, manuscripts thrown into the Tigris. Pages flooded through the air like dying creatures. Human knowledge destroyed without mercy. The Tigris River changed color. Ink from countless books mixed with the blood of the innocent. The river that once sustained Baghdad now bore silent witness to its destruction. The Abbasid Caliph was captured. Without bloodshed, a dynasty of over 5 centuries ended in silence and fear. This was not merely the death of a man, but the end of an era. Across Baghdad, destruction spread. Mosques collapsed, palaces burned, corpses lined the streets. Thick smoke blotted out the sun. The greatest city in the world reduced to ruins. Amid the ruins, Mongol soldiers stood in silence. Victory had been achieved, yet only death and ash surrounded them. Even conquerors could not escape the emptiness of slaughter. Days later, Baghdad lay abandoned. Empty streets, collapsed bridges, blackened palm trees. Silence replaced what was once the loudest city on earth. sunset fell over shattered domes. The last light stretched long shadows across broken stone, a brilliant civilization reduced to memory. A burnt manuscript page drifts at the river's edge. Ink bleeds into the water, carrying away the knowledge of an entire age. 1258, when the world collapsed. Thank you for watching the entire video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to see the latest videos.